case 13 CRA 00985. The City of East Cleveland versus Michael Madison. Please stand up, sir. Mr. Madison, I'm going to read to you the nature of the charges against you and summarize each one for you, as well as giving you the potential penalties. I know you've had a chance to speak with counsel. Is that correct, sir? And the first charge is charged with aggravated murder in violation of Ohio Revised Code 2903.01. It states that on or about the 22nd day of July, you did purposely cause the death of an unidentified female while committing another felony. The offense was committed 1 week to 9 months prior to the finding of the body. That is a Jane Doe murder. The second murder is the same date, on or about the 22nd day of July. Michael Madison did purposely cause the death of an Angela Deskins while committing another felony. The offense was committed 3 weeks or a few weeks prior to the finding of the body. And then there's a third murder charge. On or about the 22nd day of July, Michael Madison did purposely cause the death of an unidentified female while committing another felony. The offense was committed 1 week to 1 month prior to the finding of the body. All of those are felonies of the first degree because they are aggravated murder. They are punishable by a possible death or life in prison and a $100,000 fine. You understand that? Yeah. There are also 3 additional charges of kidnapping. The complaint states that on or about the 19th day of July, Michael Madison did knowingly force, threat, or deception, use of deception, restrain Angela Deskins of her liberty with the purpose to terrorize, inflict serious physical harm, and purposely cause the death of Angela Deskins. This offense was committed weeks prior to finding the body. That is kidnapping. That's a felony of the first degree. There's also a second charge of kidnapping where it states that on the 19th day of July, Michael Madison did knowingly force, threaten, or use deception to restrain a Jane Doe of her liberty with the purpose to terrorize, inflict serious physical harm, and purposely cause the death of that Jane Doe. This offense was committed 1 week to 1 month prior to the finding of the body. And then there's a third charge of kidnapping stating that on or about the 19th day of July, Michael Madison did knowingly force, threaten, or use deception to restrain a Jane Doe of her liberty with the purpose to terrorize, inflict serious physical harm, and purposely cause the death of that Jane Doe. This offense was committed 1 week to 9 months prior to the finding of the body. Those are felonies of the first degree, punishable by up to 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, or 10 years in prison, and up to a $25,000 fine for each one. You understand that? Mr. Madison, you have the right to counsel, and obviously you've had a chance to speak with counsel now. According to the criminal rules in Ohio, if you cannot afford an attorney, we will make sure that one is provided to you at no cost. I must also advise you that other than just acknowledging what I've read to you, you need not make any statements, because any statement that you make could be used against you. Also, with this being a felony, your case will not be heard in this particular court. What will happen is you have an automatic right to a preliminary hearing. At that preliminary hearing, the prosecution must prove that an offense